Good damn morning, Americans. Jericho Green here with you once again. People, I've hit a couple milestones. First, last week was my 2-year anniversary on YouTube. June 18th, 2018 was when it all started, thanks to Max Kellerman. The catalyst for the reasons I started making videos was on ESPN. There's this show called First Take, and it's hosted by Stephen A. Smith and this dude named Max Kellerman. And he was talking a bunch of stupid shit about how oppressed black quarterbacks are in the NFL, despite the fact that they are at least 100,000-aires, depending on where they fell in the draft. Could be millionaires if they were drafted high enough, but in today's society, that's oppression. So I heard him saying that stupid shit, and I was like, you know what? Let me open up a YouTube account and say what I need to say. And here we are. And if you go to my YouTube page under and it shows, you go under About, and it shows you how many views I have total, and it shows you where I started, when I started on YouTube. For some reason, it says 2014. I don't know if back then I opened an account and don't remember. I don't know. But my first video ever was uploaded June 18th, 2018. So I've hit 2 years. Thank you very much to everybody for keeping me around for 2 years. And also, I hit 200,000 subs. That's even crazier because, again, I've only been doing it for 2 years. I have 200,000 subscribers. That's 100,000 a year thanks to my public education, if my math isn't incorrect. And that's crazy. You know, people, I've talked to other YouTubers and stuff and other people who have, who know things about YouTube, and apparently 200,000 subs in 2 years is pretty wild. I have nothing to compare it to, so all I can say is, yeah, it's crazy. It is. 200,000 people at least. Hopefully the numbers will keep growing, but at this point, at least 200,000 people agree with what I have to say. So to you, a viewer of mine, whether new or old, whether you were here from day one or day 100, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I mean, not a lot of production value goes into what I do, so, it's mainly just from the heart. I say what I think, and I'm done saying it before I pull up to work. So thank you very much to everybody who I've become a part of your daily routine. That's crazy. We have our routines, our things we listen to, our things we watch every day, whether it be at the beginning or the end of the day. And apparently I've made it to that level for some people. So thank you very much. I really appreciate that. That is not lost on me. And I'll keep doing what I do. Like I say, I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Now, prime example, we're going to stay in the Pacific Northwest today because Oregon and Washington are stupid as shit. Now, number one, Seattle, shout out to Officer Banks up there, man. Please be safe in that festering liberal wound known as Seattle. So we all know about Chaz, but now it's called CHOP. Well, now it ain't shit because the mayor of Seattle finally, and not for any good reason, because if she had a good reason, she never would have let this shit go on. It's been going on since like early June. So a few weeks this shit's been happening. They basically took over a part of the city, wouldn't let police, ambulance, and such deliveries, business and people's needs. They wouldn't allow those to be met. And somebody actually died from it. 3 people total. One guy got killed. The other guy, he's alive. He got shot in the arm. He's suing the police department for not showing up when there were physical barriers in place. Now, should the guy sue somebody? Yes. Should it be the police department? I don't think so. Whatever. They should have seen this coming. You didn't see this kind of shit coming? That something like this might happen, that because of the barriers these stupid assholes put up, it might hinder somebody from rendering aid? A video a couple days ago I talked about it. You could see him doing chest compressions on this guy in the back of a fucking pickup truck. How stupid is that? And here's some irony for you. Here, grab the milk out of the fridge and pour it over this big ass bowl of irony flakes I'm about to give you. The guys who got shot inside CHOP were black. The guy who died was black. So you're telling me this shit all started over the death of a black man, and inside of your fucking hippie utopia, you've caused the death of a black man. Case closed. What more needs to be said about the stupidity of these fucking people? You stole a section of the city to protest against the death of black people at the hands of police, and you caused the death of a black man. You bunch of dumbasses. You know what? Seattle's like the quarterback from Waterboy, where he was going, Durr! That's Seattle. Now a bunch of people, a bunch of business owners and residents in this fucking war zone are suing the city. And they should win, and they should get every penny. Because people aren't coming to their businesses, people aren't getting things delivered, they can't freely go to and from. That's part of this whole America deal. It's kind of what we do. It's kind of our thing. People are free to go wherever they want, to move about society without any roadblocks. In this case, literal roadblocks. You can't do this. You can't get mad and fuck it up for everybody else. Those cops should have been in there with belts, beating these people's asses. Get out of here. And look at the place. They got spray paint all over everything. Like, what the fuck are you doing? You a bunch of teenagers? The downtown looks disgusting. So now they got to pay city workers to paint over all that shit, to repair all the buildings. And that's only the city buildings. What about the people, the business owners? What about their buildings? Who's paying for that? Even if they do have insurance, the city should pay for their business repairs, because it's your fault. You tucked your tail and left and turned those people over to those monsters. You abandoned them. You abandoned the residents of that city after they elected you to keep their best interests at heart, to put them first. You put them last. All because of a bunch of screaming jackasses who wanted something. Sorry, you can't have everything that you want. You can't always get what you want. Period. So instead of telling them that, instead of taking the side of the decent citizens, you bowed down. Oh, no, I don't want to be called racist. Here's a part of the fucking city. So the mayor said no more. Due to the violence and other things that are taking place inside of there, she called it nightlife. So I guess at night, the shit gets worse. That's when those people got shot, was at night. So she said because of that, now CHOP has to go. But she's not going to do it by force. So some of the people in CHOP, or the leaders, whoever they are, sent out an email, tweet, whatever, saying that their protest was complete. It's over, and everybody needs to be out of there by Wednesday night, which was last night. So we'll see if they packed up all their hacky sacks and patchouli oil and got the fuck up out of there. What'd they leave behind? You think they picked up all their trash? You think they went through the city with trash bags and collected all their waste? I doubt it. And what was it? I've seen multiple videos of people going in there. It looked disgusting. They had like free clothes. They looked like a lost and found at an elementary school. Free food. I wouldn't eat that shit. They act like it was booming, like it was a damn farmer's market in there. And how long could you sustain that? So stupid, man. But the mayor's like, oh, we're not going to do it by force. What other way is there to do it? How did they take over that part of the city? And another reason the people are suing the city is because the city supplied them with supplies. They gave them barriers. They gave them medical supplies. They aided in this. So you're an accomplice. They should go after those people. They can find those leaders. They should go after their asses personally. They should sue them too. But definitely the city needs to take the brunt of that lawsuit. Have you ever seen this before? Have you ever seen, especially a major city, you ever seen them just give up part of it to a bunch of screaming assholes? You ever seen that before? Where it's, oh, okay, no, you guys are pissed? No, here you go. Police, abandon your precinct. Yeah, walk away. Your desk, your computer, the pictures of your family. No, just walk away from that shit. They want it. Give it to them. Even the police chief of Seattle was like, I don't agree with this shit. Give it to them. They're mad. Let them have it for Black Lives, whatever the fuck. You don't even know what it's for. Like I said, we're going to stay in the Pacific Northwest today because Washington has a neighbor to the south who's clamoring for the #1 dumbass spot on the West Coast, Oregon. So there was this county in Oregon who said, you know what? We're going to go ahead and relax the mandatory face covering rules for who? That's right, you guessed it. For POCs. That's right, people of color in this county in Oregon do not have to wear masks or face coverings. You know why? Because they fear that it's going to make us look like criminals. You know, it'll put us in danger because we'll look like bank robbers and shit. Oh, you mean like everybody else? Everybody looks like they're holding up a damn stagecoach. We all got masks and bandanas over our face. If people look at you more dangerously, you having a mask is not gonna make a difference. It's not gonna make them look at you even more dangerously because you have a cloth over your face. And what happened? Now, that same county said, our bad, we can't do that because of what they call racist backlash. What the fuck did you expect? When you single out a particular group and give them benefits for no reason or no legitimate reason, then everybody else is going to get mad at them. You did this. It creates animosity. Now, if it's for a good reason, like, you know, if something dangerous happens, women and children leave first, or you let certain people cut in front of you, it's a good reason. Maybe they're disabled, maybe they're elderly, who knows? But because of the color of your skin, that's no good reason to get any kind of benefits over anybody else. You're making it fucking awkward out here. Of course people are going to react in a bad way, especially verbally. You know how the internet gets. So of course there's going to be some fucking backlash, and I don't blame those people. Not at all. You can't single people out like that. Because they're a person of color, you don't have to follow the rules? The fuck out of here. Remember when you were a kid? And maybe everybody else got in trouble instead of that one sibling. So they're standing behind your mom like, How do you feel about that sibling? You want to beat their ass, don't you? Because you're in trouble and they're not. I remember my older brother used to do that shit to me. I used to hate that shit. I'd be getting in trouble and he's standing behind my mom making faces. I wanted to kill him. That's what you're doing out here. You're making everybody else follow the rules, and the people of color are standing behind the authorities going, nah, and the rest of society is supposed to be like, well, they're people of color. I'm fine with that. Hell no. So they took that shit out of play real quick. So people of color in that county in Oregon, sorry, you're going to have to put your face coverings back on. And in this county, it's like over 90% white. You only got a handful of black people anyway. What does that mean? Virtue signaling. We have to show how woke and down we are, brother. I had that happen the other day. Some motherfucker at work. Hey, what's up, brother? Hey. Relax, man. Chill out. All right? I know you wanted me to give you some complicated handshake, but I don't know one. Brother. Stupid shit. That's a microcosm of what the fuck is going on here. That's who's out there doing that shit. Brother. Fucking jackass. Stupid. What'd you think would happen, Oregon? You didn't think there'd be any backlash? You think everybody's drinking this fucking tainted Jonestown Kool-Aid of yours? Fuck no. And good. It's good to know there's sane people even in Oregon. No. You don't have to wear a mask, but you do. But I'm going in the same store. Yeah, that's a POC. You're a PWC. You're a person without color. You have to be of color to not wear your mask. Hold on. If you're of color, you can come in here no mask if you want. If you're without color, put that shit over your face. But it doesn't matter. I'm trying to virtue signal. I need to sleep tonight, so I need to help a person of color. Put your mask on. Person of color, you come on in. That's not going to create any problems, you jackass. Man, let me hop in this damn rat race. But you know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please subscribe. Hit that notification bell, because every time it rings, a piece of shit liberal cries. Get your Jericho Green notification tone. Link in the description box, fanatictones.com. Just $1.29. Help your boy stay independent. Utilize the PayPal link and the Teespring link to get your green gear. I am Jericho Green. Man, I'm out.